Here on Wednesday, we talked to Ohio State's 5 new assistant coaches as part of National Signing Day. That's Mike Yursich on offense, and Al Washington, Greg Madison, Jeff Hafley, and what's Barnes' name? Matt Barnes, right?
Yeah.
Matt Barnes.
Not the basketball player. Not the basketball player.
Yeah, I knew a guy in college named Matt Barnes who played the trombone. I don't think it's him either. So what did we think? All 5 guys talked to us. We got to hang out with them for the first time. What was like the main thing you got from those 5 assistants, or maybe one of the assistants?
I think the one I'm most interested to see this year is Jeff Hafley. One, he just seems like a great character of a guy. One of the questions you asked him straight up is, do you teach the cornerbacks to turn and look for the ball? And he got frustrated, and you can tell that's not the first time he's ever been asked about cornerbacks turning and looking for the ball, but that's clearly a problem that Ohio State dealt with, especially last season. And he said point blank, my wife even asked me about this question. You can ask any defensive backs coach in the country. We tell them to turn and look for the ball. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what he can do at the college level, especially from a recruiting aspect, since he hasn't played at the college. He hasn't coached at the college level for at least 7 years now. So it is a different world. He even explained how it's a lot different than the NFL, where in the NFL, well, you just draft 2 guys, and those are going to be DBs that you add. While in college, you get to go pick the guys you want to bring into your program, and you have to go convince them to come play here. So I think he brings a lot of enthusiasm. I'm interested to see what he can do.
Ryan Day talked about that Jeff Hafley and Greg Madison, they got them together and had them hang out before they even hired these 2, because Ryan Day wanted to make sure they could work together as co-coordinators. Jeff Hafley's going to take care of the secondary. Greg Madison, coming from Michigan, is going to take care of the front 7. I asked some questions. Like co-coordinators is not anything new. They have co-coordinators a lot. Greg Madison has been around. Jeff Hafley is the young guy. They did that on purpose. Ryan Day said he wanted 1 older defensive coach, 2 actually, because they were keeping Larry Johnson, and 3 young defensive coaches. So he wanted that from this staff. But both Jeff Hafley and Greg Madison said they came here to be coordinators. Greg Madison hadn't been a coordinator at Michigan for the last 4 years. Jeff Hafley left the NFL. He didn't come here to just coach position group. He wanted to be a coordinator. So they're going to work together. We'll see. Like I'm curious about that marriage and the way they talked about it. And I'm curious about why Ryan Day decided Greg Madison was the guy to go get. Why, of all the veteran coaches in the world, Greg Madison, who's been in Michigan for 13 years in his life, why he was the right guy for Ohio State. I'm going to write about that, but I'm not on alert for it, but I'm curious about exactly how this Greg Madison-Jeff Hafley relationship is going to work out. Maybe I'm just a cynical old guy, but you're young and I'm worried about an old guy, young guy partnership, but look at this. This is like butter,
Yeah, but you're not like, neither one of us came from like the rival news media outlet after spending like 15 years at the other news media outlet and then saying that, oh, it's just another job.
Yeah, we're both cleveland.com, ride or die, baby. All right, Steven, Doug, see you later.